Hey guys, so today I have a review video. Basically I ordered this Genshin Impact Klee backpack for $133 in Canadian, and when I ordered it at the time, I don't know. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below if you want to purchase from them, but it's kind of iffy in terms of they did deliver me something and they were super nice with their customer service and everything. But to be fairly honest, what they did for the backpack that I originally ordered wasn't really that great. So it was supposed to be this where the dodoco looked like this and it looked super detailed and everything. And basically, this is what the charm looks like, the four-leaf clover, and this is a Klee backpack from Genshin Impact. Um, so I ordered this expecting this backpack, but after I placed the order, they told me, oh, by the way, this is kind of a prepay thing, so if you so just letting you know. And they were asking me if it was okay. To be honest, on Amazon the rules are you're supposed to tell people on the listing itself whether or not it is a prepay like type of pre-order sale that you're doing. If you don't, it's kind of like sketchy and it's super annoying. Also, a lot of the time when you pre-order on Amazon, it's not like a guarantee that you'll get the thing you pre-ordered. Say for example, they only have 100 in stock and they get past 100 orders. Sometimes they don't give you the item and then they'll tell you, oh, you have to wait for the next batch, but you're not sure how long the listing of customers is, so it might take forever to actually get something that you pre-ordered. So that's why originally I was telling them, oh, I didn't know it was a pre-sale because you don't have it on your actual listing and I kind of just want a refund. But they sent me two different pictures. So one of them had the dodoco keychain on it and the other one didn't, so of course I went for the one that was the dodoco keychain. This one looks a bit smaller than the other ones, but it's still like a good fit for me, for when I wear it. Basically it does look like the picture that I ordered. It's just that I was kind of upset with the whole, oh, it's a pre-order thing, the other design, but they did have multiple designs, which was fine. I just wanted one that had the a dodoco on it. The other one doesn't have the keychain, so that's why I ended up not going for it. They didn't charge me anything extra or anything, but I was kind of afraid that they would because, to be honest, it's whenever I saw like something like this for the Klee backpacks, there's so many different vendors selling them, and a lot of them go over the range of $200, which I don't really want to pay for because it's too pricey for my budget. So I purposely chose the one that they were listing, but then turns out they told me pre-sale, so I was kind of like, no. And I think they didn't want me to turn away from being like a customer for them, so they decided to give me like an option of like two other backpacks, and I was like, sure, get me this one. I was still skeptical at the time because I was like, it's kind of strange that they're ordering from multiple manufacturers, but then again, they are a Chinese company from their name listing that I can see. So yeah, so they are ordering from like the Chinese manufacturers directly. It was just that I wasn't too sure because their pre-sale thing was kind of bending the rules on Amazon, so it was kind of like a risk thing that I was doing. But at the end, I did get something that looks pretty nice, to be honest. So I'm not too upset about it, and they didn't charge me extra even though like other vendors were selling like this type of backpack for like $200. So I paid like 150 or 170 roughly for including the shipping and tax. But yeah, so here's the front of it. The belt buckles are super nice. They're a bit like loose. It's only attached on one side, to be honest. The only problem I have is that these parts are supposed to be down, but they're very movable. It's not like a tight situation, so it constantly goes up instead of down, but it's supposed to look like this, which I can do on like if I display it in my room, but when I'm walking around it will just move on its own. But this I believe is like fake leather, or like the what's it called, the vinyl that most backpacks or purses are made out of nowadays. So yeah, it said toy on the box bag that it came in, so I was like, okay. It came in this plastic bag, which was nice, and they also put it in a actual box, and then they wrapped it with the bag, shipping bag. So it's nice that it had like a layer of protection with an actual box. I thought they were just gonna send it in a bag and then the mailman would squish it into the mailbox, but it came in a nice cardboard box. So yeah. So this is the pyro emblem. This one is actually Velcro. I don't think the other ones from other places are Velcro. This one was just specifically Velcro. The picture that I showed you guys before, the original one that I ordered, doesn't look like Velcro either, so it might just be this style of backpack has that. This is like a hard plastic, and then you can see the, I don't know if it's resin or anything, but you can see the, what is it, the pyro symbol on it, and then it has this part which is kind of like this foamy texture. It feels like foam. So yeah, it's nice that you can remove it though, but at the same time I kind of don't like that it's removable, because if you're walking around in a crowd and someone says, ooh, that's a cool thing, they could just rip it off. So I probably will only use this for cosplay. Originally, I was buying this backpack for like, oh, I'm just gonna use this as a regular purse thing, because I don't carry purses around. I normally carry backpacks, like small ones. The one I use for work is like this UA backpack for My Hero Academia, and it's kind of almost this size too. It's like a small purse backpack, but since this one is kind of like this, I might want to be more careful with it in terms of just doing cosplay. I don't own a Klee cosplay. I only own an albedo one, so that's why I'm wearing this for this video. I don't know if I want to buy one though, just because I have 2 other cosplays that I do want to purchase. So that being said, Klee is not really on my like priority list in terms of buying cosplays right now, but those cosplays will probably come later. So this is Dodoco. He is actually glued on by the string, which I like. I thought it was just going to be a cute keychain that I could take off, but at the same time, if it was just one of those, it would be easy for someone to like hook it off of your bag, and I don't want anyone stealing Dodoco, so it's kind of better that it's just glued on here rather than a keychain you can hook off. So yeah. His eyes are beads that are like sewn on. I don't know if you can see, they're like strings or something. The only problem is his mouth is this fake leather thing, and it's like very easy to move, so it might fall off, but I'm super careful with him. So yeah, that's why I said this is probably like a cosplay backpack rather than something you would just normally wear out in the open, because there's certain details that might come off. I just don't want him to lose his mouth. But he's bigger than I thought he would be, but he matches like the whole Klee aesthetic in terms of she has a big bag on her, and then she has a big plushie on it. And then there's like these bead things sewn on for the detail. This clover part looks a bit cheaper than the original one that I was ordering. That one looked like an actual like hard plastic. This one's hard plastic too, but it's kind of like this transparent thin plastic. It doesn't look like the other one that I showed in the picture before. But this does actually have like this buckle thing, and then it's attached here. The other side is basically, it shows more of the details. It doesn't have that buckle strap that dodoco is attached to, but it does have these bead things, and then these. The stitching is pretty nice, I have to say. Like, it looks fairly even. The cuts of the fabric itself looks pretty good. It doesn't look super wonky. There are some strings coming out of it, but it's not too much to be noticeable. Like, you could just tie it up and cut it off. Okay, so this is the back. The back doesn't really have much. These are the string, like the straps for the backpack. The only issue I have with this is it doesn't have like the adjustments, buckles, because regular backpacks have like the adjustment things, so that way you can tighten them on your arm. So if you're a specific size and you need it to be higher on you, unfortunately it doesn't do that. I think it rests somewhere a bit low on me when I wear it. I'll show you guys later, but yeah, it's just because it doesn't have the adjustments. Also, I don't know if this breaks off, like, it might be hard to fix, but it seems pretty secure, because I did put in like I brought this to work once, and I did put in like 3 pop drinks and some like pretzel snacks that I was bringing home for my family, and it seemed to be okay. Like, it held up well. Like, it didn't feel like it was gonna rip off or anything, so it's pretty sturdy for putting stuff in it. Yeah, I don't think this is something you want to bring out when it's raining, though, just because there's holes. Like, this isn't like a my actual purse backpack that I use for work is like zippered up, so you zipper it. So that being said, this might not be ideal for when it's raining, just because the rain's gonna get inside and then all of your stuff is gonna become wet. Also, I don't know about this leather in terms of like, it's synthetic, so I don't normally spray like my purse backpacks, but I don't know if this needs to be sprayed, but I probably won't spray it just because I'm not too sure about whether or not it needs to be, because I know real leather, you need to spray it with like a protection spray in case like it gets like wet or anything, so that way it doesn't get ruined. But I'm not going to spray this just in case. Oh, by the way, this is kind of like a satiny material, kind of like some of my pillows, like Shoto. So it's a Velcro on the inside. Oh, I forgot to show the tiny buckle things. These are just made out of like fake leather, but they're super cute. This is the Velcro. It's just a Velcro, but it seems to be okay. Like, if anyone wanted to take from this backpack, they would have to take, like, the Velcro off. It's not super easy, but at the same time, there's no, like, it's kind of hard to see, but there's no, like, it's just black in there. But there's no pouches or lining inside. To be honest, there's no, like, actual pouch. So if you wanted to put your wallet in here, it might not be super safe in terms of like, there's no extra layer of protection, but at the same time someone would have to like open your bag with the Velcro on it. So yeah, so this is more of a cosplay thing, not really like a work bag. But I like how it is. It's just the whole pre-order thing kind of got me. I will leave a link in the description box below if you guys want to go check out the vendor. They did give like what was promised, and they seem to be super nice. Like, there was an issue with it in terms of like, oh, it's going back and getting returned because sometimes, I think the post office deals with too many packages and then they get mixed up and then they start returning items instead of like sending them off to the other countries. So when it was in China, it was supposed to send over to Canada, but then it started getting returned, and then they told me they contacted the post office to see what was going on, and they said they got them to take the package and then just ship it out back to Canada. So yeah, which took longer than it was supposed to take just because of that. So they're super friendly even though they didn't do the pre-order thing. So it depends on like you as a person. I personally probably won't like reorder something from them just because of the fact that they didn't label the stuff that they were supposed to on Amazon. But technically they did give me a product and they were super nice about like everything. They gave me like multiple options to choose from and they didn't charge me extra for it when I asked them. So I guess it's just based on that. But yeah, but they did give me the super cute backpack that I chose, so for the second time. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need to do more drawing stuff, but I haven't yet, so I'm taking my time with that. There's just a lot of things that like, I don't know, I get tired easily now when I come back from work, so hopefully I'm able to do that. I was thinking about doing a desk setup tour, like for like my gaming slash drawing area, but I don't know if you guys want to see that. You can leave a comment in the description box below, in the comment section, if you want to see me like show some of my area that I normally don't film, but I do have my drawing desk area that I film in, but I haven't shown like the whole entire thing for you guys. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!